Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such extent that you bleach to get like the white man? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose and the shape of your lips? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet?
I love people as I meet them one by one. People are just wonderful as individuals. You see the whole...
My great aspiration, my greatest ambition is to be so good. Now, in that way, I'm tiresome, as I suppose, to live with, because I want to be a fantastic human being.
I am the greatest. We're not disputing that, Cassius, but how does Sonny Liston feel about it? He can't feel but one way, and let's take everything I say and like it. Because February the 25th, I'm going to take back my job. I'm the champ. He's no champ. He's a tramp.
When you see men fall, don't laugh. Learn. Learn. Because you're on your way up. And the things that tempt people to fall, you and I are not free from that temptation.
Mantra, slave song, slave ship, rip skin, made me rip bones. But no matter how close my ancestors speak, they tell me they're tired of them brain on us like we're weak. I haven't been getting sleep, longing to sing until I surpass peak, until they think we are equal. Please, all I want is peace. My ancestors beat drums until their palms would bleed, begging that generations remember our story.
What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Peace, blessings, glory, praise, and honor to the Most High. We are here. We are alive by the grace and mercy of our Lord and Savior. Thank you for being in attendance. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me this morning. I got a lot going on, a lot. You got to be active. You got to constantly be in motion. Because ain't nobody coming to save you. Ain't nobody going to step in and do the work. You got to do this shit yourself. So if you're waiting on somebody else to get in line and pull you across that finish line, you better go ahead and sit this one out, because this shit ain't for the weak at heart, man. Shout outs to my hustlers, my grinders, the people who is doing this shit from the ground up. And you got to pretty much scratch and claw, and you got to sit here and be doing some of the most egregious stuff for hours on hours with little to no acknowledgement. All you're going off of is fumes sometimes. Salutes to you. Shout out to Rob. Shout out to Sydney. Shout out to my panel. I got 2 interviews lined up for Saturday and Monday. I'm getting it back in my bag. I got a couple of singers. Matter of fact, all of these are singers. I do have 2 that I'm waiting for. I'm trying to lock in for those. But I got 2 singers that I'm gonna be doing a sit down with, and this is good. This is positive. This is necessary. We need to be showing love and support to our community, man. You know how many people out here pouring their heart and soul into their creations. Ain't nobody trying to give them a shot. Ain't nobody trying to show no type of love whatsoever. Everybody's out for themselves. Well, fuck it. I got you. I see you guys real soon. And for anybody else that wants to, pull up, Maybe you got some music you want to promote. You got some things that you're trying to get out here to the public. Let's rap. I don't ask for much. I'm not charging nobody nothing. All I ask for is to subscribe to the channel. Show me a little bit of grace in that area. Outside of that, I'm not really tripping off for money. That shit ain't really much anyway. It's necessary, but it's not the end all be all. I'm still contemplating on whether or not I want to do an open mic tonight. To be honest, I want to do it, but like, we'll see. We'll see. I know Sydney wants to do it. I'm kind of apprehensive. We'll see here. I really got to meditate on that. Outside of that, though, y'all know exactly why we here. You see the title. I got two things I'm going to be touching on here. First, I'm going to address Dr. Umar. Yeah. You gotta get it first, sir. I don't give a fuck about all the books you read and all that. I don't care about none of that. I respect knowledge. But you getting on the internet trying to no. Nah, we're not about to do that. Hell no. And on top of that, I gotta go over this situation in Cincinnati, man. This was what, 2 days ago, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't know about it until I started scrolling TikTok. And I seen the videos for myself. And let me tell you, y'all do too much in these comment sections. Be unbiased. Just stop being like wishy-washy with who you want to defend and who you want to advocate for and all that. Like, we're not about to do that. Should I bring this up on the screen? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bring it up on the screen. Just in case. Just in case. This first clip, Dr. Umar, he's on TikTok. He needs your help, people. He's going through some financial straits, and he needs your help. He needs you, the public, to look out for him. He needs you to send him something to his Zelle, his Cash App. Yeah, bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry. This is necessary. Let me go ahead and bring this video up here, man, and let's get into this first part of this shit, because I was a little irritated. I was already irritated with Shannon Sharp. This fucking idiot is getting he about to get sued again by a whole nother woman. That's neither here nor there. Check out the video I did to that on YouTube. But let me bring this up.
Being said, brothers and sisters, Dr. Umar has access to no money right now because my personal account contains all of my money. I only send it to Apple Pay and PayPal as necessary. So the Prince of Pan-Africanism, for the first time in my life, is without any digital currency. So for my loyal supporters out there, if you can spare a few dollars so I can take care of Queen Mother Ifatunde and myself until my bank account is frozen or canceled so I can get my money back and open up a new account, please hit my Apple Pay or hit my PayPal. My personal PayPal account is Umar the Psychologist at yahoo.com. So that's paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist, paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist, PayPal.me/UmarthePsychologist, PayPal.me/Umar the Psychologist, or hit my Apple Pay using my cell number 215-989-9858. 215-989-9858. I've never asked the people for $1. I have never asked the people for $1 in my life. I have never asked the people for $1 in my life. I've only asked you to donate to the FDMG Academy for Boys. I don't have any sons. I have 2 daughters. So the FDMG campaign is a selfless project, mission, and service to provide our boys with the education that they deserve. But right now, I don't have any money because my account was frozen by my bank because someone has been trying to hack into my account, hack into FDMG Academy account. So the FDMG Academy account is frozen. My personal account is also frozen. That means we're going to lapse on our utility bills. We're going to lapse on our internet bill. We're going to lapse on a lot of our bills at FDMG. The bank is not giving me a timeline as to when this situation is going to be resolved. If I don't have Cash App, nor does FDMG have Cash App. I do not have a Cash App. I only have Apple Pay and PayPal. If you can spare a few dollars, send it to my Apple Pay, 215-989-9858, 215-989-9858, or my PayPal, paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist. Although Leo season is off to a rocky start, brothers and sisters, we will overcome. Shout out to all my donors. Newark, New Jersey, I'ma see you. Nat Turner, I'ma see you. Mobile, Alabama, I'ma see you. New Orleans, Louisiana, Hurricane Katrina, I'ma see you. Kenya, January, I'ma see you. FDMG is coming. We just got to lay down on floors, brothers and sisters. Lay down on floors, and we applying for a certificate of occupancy. I don't have any money in my pocket because my account is frozen. If you could send a few dollars to Dr. Umar for Apple Pay or PayPal, I would greatly appreciate it.
Fuck you. Oh, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you.
Sir? No. 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 Show of hands. How many people here has ever been in a space in their life where they got hit with a bill and a final notice? How many people here has been hit with a mortgage, or their lights have been cut off, your water's been cut off, you didn't have enough in your tank to get to work? How many people here has gone through some shit with their children's father or mom? How many people here couldn't afford birthday parties sometimes? How many people here has been in financial destitution? You reached out to a family member, you reached out to a friend, and nobody was around. Nobody had the answers. Nobody had any type of solution to your situation. How many people here has been in a space where money was so tight that you had to sacrifice food and you ain't had no other choice but to eat nothing but bread, rice, and whatever the fuck you had in your cabinet during the week? You had to stretch that shit out. And you go to talk to somebody in your house, they sitting up there eating well. You reach out to an aunt or somebody, they good, but nobody got anything for you. Everybody tell you to work it out. Everybody say, "Oh, I keep doing my prayers." Oh, you. I feel you. I feel your pain. I'm sorry for you. I wish I could help you. That's the famous words all the time. I wish I could help you. Nobody was around. Ain't nobody trying to hear this shit. Who the fuck do you think we are, Mr. Umar? Nobody feels bad for you, sir. I don't feel bad for you, sir. I don't feel bad for you or anybody like you, sir. Are you crazy? Are you out of your fucking mind? Your account is froze. You want us to take care of you and your household. Ain't nobody do that shit for us. Not a single one of you motherfuckers came to help me out. I ain't seen not one soul from the BET Awards send me a check. Did y'all get a check from BET Awards? Did you get a check from Taraji P. Henson? Did you get a check from Jamie Foxx? Did you get a check from Sexy Red? I think the fuck not. I think the fuck not. You must be on some real special shit. Really, I laughed at this. I found this extremely disrespectful, extremely hilarious. I don't know if you're trolling or you're being serious. Because this is the way that I look at it. You've been on every single platform that actually matters by societal standards. If it's a big platform and people know the name of it just by association, you've been on it. I'm different. I'm going to tell you exactly like it is and how I feel. You don't know me. You wouldn't even look this direction. You wouldn't sit down and have a conversation here. You wouldn't answer my email, my phone call, my text message. You wouldn't even respond to me in the comment section on any of your pages, videos, or any of that. To you, I'm just somebody that you can use to capitalize off of your talking points in the general public. Someone in the comment section called you a panhandler, and I spoke on this with Candace Owens and Princella. Grifters and panhandlers. You to me are another grifter and panhandler. You might have programs and things in motion that help people. I'm not denying that. I don't trust you. I don't trust your motives. I never trusted your motives or your intentions. The negative responses that you got about your family, your different takes on relationships and dealing with people in your race and outside of your race. There's too many things that you have said and have done over the course of the last few years of me being knowledgeable of who you are that has made me absolutely not want to be anywhere attached to your brand at all. You really got on the internet and asked people to send you money. Hell, let's keep it all the way a buck. Most of the people that's here now, most of the people on the internet don't even give a fuck about everybody that's on the internet. We get on the internet to get entertained by people. Most people get on here to laugh at people, to troll people, to flirt with people. The intentions behind a lot of folks don't even be genuine. They really only around to monitoring spirits. Some come to kill, rob, and destroy, while others, that minority, they're here because they genuinely like what a person is doing and they believe in them. But a lot of these people that's on this don't even support each other. You're asking a group of people who don't even show love to each other to show love to you, because I guess because you are who you are, that makes you better than us. So we don't respect or love each other, but we're supposed to respect and love you more than we respect and love ourselves. Make that make sense. Like right now, what I'm preparing to do, I've been doing it for a while. It's never been noticed. But I interview people. I interview singers and painters and all that shit. Don't nobody give a shit about that. People are out for themselves. I do things from the kindness of my heart. I don't be seeking any type of validation for nothing. I just want reciprocity. And that's even asking for too much. It seemed like you don't come down here with us. You don't hang out with us. You don't have these same conversations with us. All of y'all, from you to Candace to Trevor to fucking Pierce Morgan, don't none of you come down here to planet Earth and hang out with the humans. And we the ones that made y'all what y'all are. I'm gonna keep saying it. Without us, there is no you. Without us, there is no Dr. Umar. There is no Kendra G. There is no Joy Taylor. There is no Shannon Sharp. There is no Cat Williams. There is no Drake. There is no fucking India RE. There is no you without the people. And y'all don't even fuck with us. Y'all don't like not a single one of us here. I'm angry. I'm a little perturbed that you would actually get on here and expect, or at least try to beg for us to take care of you. Like I said, I haven't seen not a single one of y'all come holler at me and help me out. My water got cut off, my lights got cut off, my car got repossessed and all that shit. You don't have those problems. You've never had to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, look out your window, and they got your shit jacked up, getting ready to pull off. You've never had that problem. Lighting candles in every part of the house to keep it warm as possible, to keep some type of light going on in the house at nighttime in a dangerous neighborhood. You never had to boil hot water to take a bath in because your shit was off and all you had was that flat ass bathtub. You didn't have a shower. You had a bathtub. Your cold water was on. Your hot water was off. So you had to take water, put it on the stove, let that shit boil for a solid 30, 40 minutes, pour 3, 4 different buckets in the fucking tub, and then wash up. You've never had that problem. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say about your shit is froze. You don't know when your shit is going to come back on. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. I'm not trying to hear that, man. The fuck is you talking about, my nigga? You really tripping.
What's that? You fucking idiots! You're all fucking idiots and you fucking suck!
I can understand if you was really out here in these comment sections. I can understand if you was really networking with regular, normal people. Y'all niggas only stick to a specific group of folks. And then you use your camera and your social media to have conversations that only we can relate to. You talk about shit that only we can relate to the people. Everybody eat that shit up. And your account is frozen. Well, who put that money in your account? In order for your account to be frozen, there had to be something of substance in it. Well, who put the money in your account for it to even be in the space that is in? We put that money in your account, my nigga. You worked for it, our taxes paid for it, or our contributions to projects and discussions that you've had on platforms paid for it. We put that money in your pocket. So your shit is frozen because of the money that we put in there. But you want us to give you more money to take care. Man, if you don't shut up, comb your fucking hair. Okay? Comb your hair. Lose some weight. Get your relationships right in your house. And I'm not just talking about your physical. And check yourself. How do we owe you anything? Hell, I owe me. I owe me right now. Nigga, my account is in jeopardy. You think anybody give a shit about that? You think anybody care about? Do you think that anyone cares about anybody's problem in here? Folks pick and choose who they want to support. You can't make people just jump when you want them to jump. People made that white woman damn near a millionaire. That bitch called a black little child the N-word. She called a black kid an N-word. Shit went viral everywhere. But guess what? There's an audience that liked the fact that she called a little kid the N-word. They made that bitch damn near a millionaire, and she's married to a black man. Carmelo Anthony stabbed a white boy. The community damn near made that family a millionaire. There's so many situations where people will invest. It might be the right thing, it might be the wrong thing. People will invest in whatever they feel entitled to invest in. The market for OnlyFans is excruciatingly depressing. But you go ahead, you put a regular average 9-to-5 person in front of a camera, they make a post, they make a thumbnail, they give you a story about what's going on in their country, somebody getting bombed on, or their family's sick or they're losing their household or whatever. People don't be giving a fuck about them. They got a fucking thing called Pay Pig on TikTok. Pay Pig, where perverted dudes pretty much pay pregnant women for whatever sick shit that they want. People have fetishes. People have things that they enjoy seeing secretly and outwardly. You ain't no different than the rest of them to me. You really, first of all, because I got a lot to say, I haven't even gotten to the Cincinnati shit yet. Just because you say your accounts are frozen, I don't know that. I don't know nothing. Let's see the proof. Matter of fact, I don't even need to see the proof. Because guess what? Everybody knows someone, if it wasn't them personally, that had their accounts frozen. Everybody here done struggled. Everybody here still struggles for the most part. Not everybody, some people more than others, but a large number of people in this community that you be talking about so much. The one, oh yeah, you're betraying your culture by going with snow bunnies, and you're betraying your country by dealing with Indians and all that. Them are the same people that you want to send you money though. Man, if you don't get out of here with that bullshit, it don't even really make a difference if your shit is frozen up. Because before we even got on this live stream, niggas was living their own life, minding their own business, scrolling the timeline, looking for something to tune into. Maybe you just trying to fill in a time slot because something isn't on at this particular time of the day. Shout out to DDG. He put that out there, and that made me think about that. People are just curious and trying to find something to kill time. You know, it's Friday. Everybody got shit going on. Before this live stream, many people didn't know me. Didn't know nothing about this channel. Didn't know nothing about anything that I do. They were just doing their life the way that they saw fit. And vice versa. I would have no idea how bad you got it or how good you got it. It would have been different if you would have got on camera one day and be like, man, if y'all out there and you need help and you need some type of assistance with something, you can reach out to such and such and such and such. If I'm wrong and he's done that before, someone prove me otherwise. I've never seen it. You got up here asking us for money. Shit, I barely even want to give people I know anything. Everybody users. Everybody be on their own little crusade of selfishness. This was hilarious. This is absolutely hilarious. Y'all don't think about nothing that we're dealing with. Walk down a regular street in a regular community. Have a conversation with a regular podcaster who ain't got 1 million subscribers. Go sit down with somebody who ain't never, ever had that type of attention put on their platform. Give them a shot. Take your brain, your intellect, your Pan-African bullshit, respectfully, and go to one of these regular small channels and have a conversation with them. Let's see how down to earth you are and how grateful you are to have us support you. If you ain't giving back in the little ways, I know damn well you ain't really thinking highly of these people. For all I know, you probably look at us as idiots. You probably think that we're mongrels. You probably think we're the scum of the earth. That's what I don't like about people like you. I ain't got nothing against you personally. My issue is how motherfuckers like you, y'all be playing in our face all the time. And you get away with it. Because you got the nerve to come up here and, I don't know, this is your way of sending out a bat signal. How are you going to send out a bat signal in Gotham City when you ain't even a fucking anti-hero? Your mask is off. We see you. I see you. Right. I ain't telling nobody who to support and who to like and not to like. Like whoever you want. I'm sorry. I'm not kissing your ass. I'm not kissing nobody's ass. Fuck that. I would rather do this shit on my own and build it on my own. I didn't see nobody hollering or hitting my phone up or my Cash App up to do a single thing for me. You know what's crazy about this? And I'm actually about to switch over to the Seattle fight because that shit was wild too. And I got some words for the people. You don't understand that there are folks that will take everything that they have out of their accounts for you. People will be fighting for you. They argue for you. They go to war. They have panels discussing things that you spoke on up. People really idolize you and worship you. And you be doing folks dirty. Allegedly. Let's just go with alleged. Because from where I'm sitting, you don't know nothing about where we are or how we live. You don't know this. And if you have experienced it, you forgot. I'm good on you. Let the bank handle your situation. Go, matter of fact, if you really want to do a solid, go get my car out of repo. Go ahead. Get them tickets up off me. Help me pay the mortgage off. Nah, but you want us to take care of you. Man, if you don't get the hell out of here with that. And anybody who decides to send him money, that's on you. Ain't no fucking way in the world. People are going through way worse than you. You telling, yo, You do know that people can't afford medical attention. People are in the hospital sick on their deathbed. They can't afford chemotherapy. There's people who need dental work. There's people who need clothes. There's people who are on the street. There's people who need to have an operation, but they can't afford the operations because the shit is ridiculously overpriced. And you getting on the internet talking about your account is froze. You got money, but it's froze. Send me more money. Every time y'all get up here and say some stupid shit, I got something for y'all. Every time. That shit right there, no. No, bro. Nah. In all honesty, we should be supporting each other. There's people who really have real intentions on doing good out here. Those are the people you should be investing in. The singers and the writers and the painters and the folks that be talking that real talk on these platforms, Twitter, IG, Instagram, the ones that really be knowledgeable about shit. My man who turned plastic into gas. People like that. That's who y'all should be really invested in. Not these greedy bastards right here. I think not. No way. Ain't no way in the world. Hell with that. I think I got enough of that out of my system. Damn, that shit got on my nerve. And then what's fucked up is people are still gonna be sending this man money and all right. OnlyFans, Simps, all of y'all, do me a solid. Go ahead. My Cash App is right there at the bottom. If you got money to blow like that, go ahead. Help me out. I'm trying to get me a studio, a real studio. Shit, I'm trying to get something set up to where I can fly in guests. I'm trying to have my panel in an actual studio. Let's go ahead and start trying to get that put together. Shit. I want to actually do something with this. Y'all out here bullshitting. Y'all just want to get a nut off, nigga. I'm trying to have some real talk, some real conversations. I'm trying to put money in places where people actually need help for it. I digress. Let me go ahead and move on to the next one, man. I'm going to play like a good 3 videos. All of them just got different perspectives. And I don't know if y'all seen this shit. The Cincinnati Jazz Festival. I woke up, I seen it trending. I'm like, all right, let me go ahead and see what's going on. The first video I saw, my man was like, we need a part 2. Part 1 doesn't really give us enough. I need a part 2. So before I even jump to conclusions, I went scrolling. I found a few different videos. The first one I'm going to play is where you see who initiated the fight. All right. I'm going to move into a couple other ones. I'm just going to give my thoughts on it. I did like a little quick short I posted, but this is the real breakdown. So let me bring this one on the screen. Hold on, let me mute this shit. I don't want to have a whole bunch of. Hold on. And I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me this morning. Blessings to y'all, man. I hope y'all are having a good Friday. All right. So in this first clip, this is the one I think people were missing, because when you see certain parts of shit, you only go with that. You don't never see the full story. This is the original footage. This is the one where you find out exactly how this shit starts. This white man put his hands on another person and he got exactly what he asked for. But then it goes further than what this was supposed to. So let me go ahead and play this real quick. 27 seconds. Then I'm going to just scroll to the other ones.
Hey, these niggas is finally find the Russians.
Can I stop it right there real quick? Did y'all see what I saw? Hold on. Let's go back. Right there. Who put their hands on who first? I'll wait. I went to 10, 15 different videos. And you got trolls and you got the translucent people talking about the usual suspects. The usual suspects, it's them niggas again. Them niggas starting stuff again. But look at the screen very close. Whose hand is on whose face? They were just exchanging words. This gentleman decides that he wants to assault that gentleman. And it gets worse.
Oh, yeah, sleep him, yup. Get him up out of here. Get him up out of here, yeah. Get him up out of here. Get him up out of here.
Now, you just going back and forth with another person. I don't know what the argument was over. You decide that you're going to attack this person. Mind you, let's be clear. The translucent one initiated the altercation. This is where I have a different opinion, right? So if you can't talk it out and you have to do this, it's one-on-one. He slapped the guy in the red shirt. This shit ain't have nothing to do with nobody else. Let them have their one-on-one. Straight. Like it's simple. I'm old school. One-on-one fade. He assaulted you. You have every right to defend yourself. But everybody else ends up swinging in his place. That wasn't your business. That was between him and that guy. Now, if that white man had swung and then another gentleman participated and followed up, it's on. Everybody jump in then. We don't jump people. It's a one-on-one. It's always supposed to be like that. Winner, loser, y'all walk away, shake hands if you can. That's that. Y'all took this shit way left. Now I'm gonna go into the next one. This woman, hold on, let me see if this is the right one. Yeah. All right. So in this video, I don't know how, I don't know what the hell happened here, but this Karen, she's going at it with some people. And yeah, you see the picture there. They did her dirty too. I'm gonna trust me. I'm gonna get there. I have something that I want to say. As far as the first clip, they stumped them. They pretty much you know how this goes. They did do bad. As far as I'm concerned, it should have never even gotten to that point. Alcohol gets involved. People don't know how to handle their liquor. People don't know how to handle their substances in general. It's always a recipe for disaster. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, man. Hold on. I'm all for camaraderie and defending yourself. I'm not racist. I don't have a side in this. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I think anyone who jumps someone is a coward. I think that you are not a woman. I don't think you're a man. I think you're scared to fight the person yourself. So you have to have other people involved. There's absolutely no reason why anyone should be getting jumped unless you're getting jumped yourself. Straight up. The problem that I have with what happened here is one, this narrative that black people start shit everywhere they go. Black people are always the ones that's getting into something. Black people are always the ones that's on the wrong side of the law. They're the ones always getting arrested. That are all like we need to go ahead and stop that. Because black people help this woman up. Black people were trying to de-escalate the fight between that white man and them other ones. Now look, if you can't handle your liquor and you have a deep-seated hatred towards another race, you shouldn't be drinking. If you don't know how to control your emotions, you should not be drinking. If you do not know how to have a conversation with another human being, you should not be drinking. If you know that your personality and your attitude typically gets you into situations, you should know your audience. You should know who you can be around and who you can't be around. And on top of that, you need therapy, because why are we here? I can't remember if this lady is the mayor. She's a black woman. I don't know if she's the mayor or governor or some shit. But apparently she said, look, good for them. Fuck it. They got what they asked for. They shouldn't have been talking shit. Yo, y'all niggas, y'all be cutting up, man.
Cut it out.
The fucking mayor, the governor, she was like, man, look, I'm riding with my black people on this. Y'all knew better. You shouldn't have been doing what you was doing out there. You wouldn't have got what you got. I don't think I ever seen no or heard no shit like that before from a government official, not a black one. You think Kamala Harris was going to say some shit like that out of her mouth? Hell no. She ain't going to want no parts of that. That's hilarious. But people are pissed. People are like, man, you're a government official. You can't be doing stuff like that. You can't be saying shit like that. How are you going to be sitting up here playing this race war, picking sides on a soap, people getting beat up and stomped out and all that? You can't be doing that. Yo, let me tell you something, man. As long as people got this hatred in their heart, you're going to keep getting videos like this. You're going to continue to see them. Because for one, we sick of being attacked. We're sick of being lied on. We're sick of being assaulted and degraded and disrespected. A white officer pulled a black man over in a regular traffic situation. His light was out. He punched through that man's window, hit him in the face, and then they dragged him out the car. Y'all be doing shit. And I really believe in my heart of hearts that you do it with the intentions on creating a unnecessary war. Like, Jimmy, I really think that this is a part of an agenda. The jazz festival is supposed to be fun. People are just supposed to be going out there to have a good time. Why do people always end up? Hold on. Why can't we ever just go somewhere and enjoy ourselves? And someone's always got to be problematic. There's always got to be that one or two that don't know how to just relax and have a good day. You got to spoil it for fucking everybody. I've said this before. Black men, black women, please use your brain. Them books, open them up. Them laws, study them. Share resources. Make intelligence one of our greatest currencies. Because they're playing checkers. We don't understand the pieces that are being moved. Our anger, the things that we haven't healed from, they're using that against us. Clearly, this man was wrong, but they're trying to make it seem like it's on us that happened. Now, look, I would have preferred the man in the red shirt to square up with the guy who slapped him. Nobody else should have jumped in there. But that's not what happened. I don't advocate for jumping anyone. I appreciate and I respect solidarity. But I have a problem with solidarity when you're only utilizing solidarity when it comes to violence. Oh, you got beef, you got drama. Everybody wants to form a league like the Justice. Everybody wants to be Captain Planet or the Power Rangers. When it comes to fighting, shooting, killing, anything that involves destroying property or hurting another person physically, that's when everybody wants to suit up and march on Washington. But when you are the problem in your own community and you're the reason why this same skin complexion is put in the ground, there is no forming a union. Nobody wants to sit at City Hall and be a representative for the wards. Nobody wants to sit there and sign documents and read and implement plans to prevent certain things in the neighborhood from being disturbed or removed or gentrified. You don't see nobody there. Now let me show you this next video. It's actually going to substantiate what I just said, but y'all probably already know that. I'm gonna mute this screen. I'm gonna scroll up. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me back out. Back out. I'll go to this next one. Hold on. This one right here is what I'm talking about.
I do not like Cincinnati being portrayed in a negative light on the national news. We can do better. We can do so much better. That being said, I will not tolerate lawlessness on the streets of Cincinnati. I owe it to you, as people who live and work here, to get the lawlessness under control. Okay? Now, I also want to emphasize there is no room for politics in law enforcement.
Let me stop it right there real quick. I want y'all to take a close look at something real fast. Let me see if I can enlarge this screen. All right. Now, take a close look at this section right here. Okay. How many black people do you see here? I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 6 or 7. Okay. That seems like we're kind of showing up. We're kind of saying, hey, I'm with you. But I want you to notice something else that is very disturbing. And if this doesn't hit your soul and this doesn't tell you more about who we are and how much we care or don't, I don't know what else will. Where you look at that.
Sensational.
How many translucent people do you see sitting in the audience? You care to guess? Do we really need to do we really need to go down this road? Do you see the problem? See, I don't have an issue with brothers and sisters defending themselves. I have a problem when you pick and choose what side you want to be on, how you want to handle it, when you want to show up. This right here, this is where you're supposed to be showing up. That's where y'all should be. It should be way more black people sitting in them seats. But you know why? None of them are there. Because you're too busy going to Beyonce concerts. You're too busy watching Sexy Red shake her ass on social media. You're too busy making drug deals and betraying your best friend, sleeping with your husband's girl and wife, and y'all too busy being conniving to your own self. That's where my problem is. But I digress. I'm the one I'm tripping. Little old me on the internet just randomly talking about some stuff that should be important to every single black person out here must be only a me problem. I'm the only one that sees this as an issue. Gotcha. It makes perfect sense. Makes every bit of sense. Why is there only 6 or 7 black people up at the front by the door? You got damn near 100 or more of these translucent people sitting here. And let me tell you something. You think they just sitting there just to be sitting there? Do you really honestly think them folks are just there for decoration? Nah. Them black folks that's sitting up there at the front, they're there for decoration. Them white people right there, all of them signed off on something. I guarantee you, if not all of them, a majority of them have constantly and consistently been showing up for conversations that are important in the community. I guarantee you a large portion of them people are probably known by first name. That's how frequent they are in their involvement with anything involving their friends, family, neighbors, all that. So where are all the black people at? Stop with the hypocrisy. These white people that got this spirit in them, I'll be honest with you. These translucent people are working and walking around with a demonic spirit of racism inside of them. They don't understand that they are under the influence and control of another power. That will be their ultimate demise. We fall and succumb to the spirit dwelling within them, ultimately snaring us, perpetuating this illusion that there's a race war. It's not a race war. It's a spirit. And until you recognize that it's deeper than just this flesh and blood, we always going to fall victim to it. People ain't ready to have them type of conversations, though. Y'all want to live in this skin suit. You want to blame everything on this skin suit. There's an outer shell, and then there's your inner spirit. Your inner spirit is having a tug of war with your flesh. Your inner spirit is battling things in the spirit, which ultimately becomes externally manifested through your physical interactions with everything that is in your face. So whatever you are, based on your spirit and in your heart, is going to show externally. That's why we always end up dealing with familiar spirits, dealing with cheaters, liars, racist people. We always get easily triggered and pissed off, and it's because of things like this right here. Deja vu. I plead the blood of Jesus. You know it. I know it. And unless we do something about this, I don't really know what to tell you. We're just going to keep on finding ourselves at these parties, at these reunions, at these barbecues, doing the same stuff over and over and over again. It's not going to stop. The characteristics that are within a person has to be dealt with, and they have to be the ones that deal with them. We have to hold each other accountable for the things in which we are putting out there into the world. Or we can keep on doing what we've been doing. That's completely up to you. You got the option to do whatever you see fit. Maybe you know more than I do. Maybe it's something that I'm missing out on. Maybe you can teach me something, and I'm all open for it. Show me the way. I will be very grateful. One video got 1.6 million views on it. The woman that got her eyes swollen and closed, she got 35.2. The other one got 13.6. People are really watching. They're watching and they're commenting. Everybody has an opinion on all of it. You got people who are blaming this side. You got people that's blaming this side. Put it this way: it's both our faults. How about that? It's black people's fault and it's white people's fault, because we're both getting played by the same person, and it's a demon. It is a real demon, and it's been getting at us for decades and generations. That same demon is the same one that got Jam Master Jay killed. That same demon is the same one that got all of these black men hung to trees. The same demon is the same one that got Carmelo Anthony. The same demon got Mr. Henson. It's the same demon everywhere. The same demon. Recognize it. Wake up. What are you not understanding? What are you missing? Do you not see the patterns? Do you not see the plot? Every design It's just like Final Destination. It's just like a real version of Final Destination. Everything has a design to it. Every demon has a purpose to it. Shannon Sharp had an assignment on him. And look at him. Look what lust and greed did to him. This nigga about to get sued again by a whole nother woman. A specific demon for a specific assignment. It depends on your sin. Whatever has a control over you, that is what's attached to you for a specific assignment. That's why I don't really have no respect for women who don't have or hold other women accountable for the things that they're putting on the internet. That's why I can no longer glorify music with the message that has gotten people killed. Do you know? I just watched about a 9-minute video displaying 90 rappers who died young. 75 to 80% of the names on that list died from gunshot wounds, stabbings. What were they rapping about? What was their messages in their music? The lyrics alone already tell you there is no love. Drugs, sex, defend your turf, pride, arrogance, ego, competition. People better wake up. I don't even feel bad for, I feel bad for us as a whole. Because everybody is being told that it's something that it isn't. Every single one of us are being lied to about something. We can win this war doing the things that we keep on doing. It's not working. It hasn't worked ever. Let me go. I'm gonna show you this last one. This is the one I wanted y'all to see. This shit right here is what I'm talking about. There's a contrast between that video and the one that I just left. Hold up. I'm about to make my final point, and then I'm gonna get up off here. Hold up. Let's see.
Meanwhile, you got this, a third person's.
All right. Remember the very first video I sent where they got into the actual altercation, and the translucent one, he went across my man's face. Then somebody jumped in. Well, this is actually another angle of that fight itself. Hold on a second. This is what black people think is the solution for everything. I don't think everybody is trying to really go here, but it's like, my nigga, you know, as soon as you put your hands on a white person, it's a wrap. As soon as you put your hands on there's two things in this world you better be cautious about doing. One, putting your hands on a woman as a man, and two, putting your hands on a white person. Those are two no-nos. You will be screwed over every time. You got to start using your brain a little bit more. Hold on.
been arrested in connection with that violent brawl at 3 o'clock in the morning, late Friday night, early Saturday morning in Cincinnati. The video is graphic. The street fight caught national attention when videos of the incident went viral, with even the White House weighing in on it. 3 suspects are being charged with felony assault and aggravated riot. CB Cotton's got the follow-up. She's live. And
I'm gonna stop it real quick. This should have been one-on-one. Nobody else should have been involved in that. Nobody. That was between him and the guy he slapped. Why did everybody else feel a need to jump in? Oh, because it was a white person. We don't like you. Y'all jumped in because he was white and you just wanted a reason to jump on a white person. That wasn't even directed to you. For real. That's how I know that a lot of us are ignorant. And y'all walking around with shit inside of y'all that y'all shouldn't even be harboring. You being played the whole time. Hold on, I'm gonna keep playing this video.
New York City, and some of this has history for those involved. And CB, good morning to you.
Bill, good morning. We've learned the FBI has now opened an investigation into that vicious brawl, as 3 out of the 5 suspects who've been arrested so far are expected to be arraigned this morning. The 2 men and 1 woman are now all facing charges of felony assault and aggravated riot. The suspect in the middle of your screen, Montanez Merriweather, was indicted earlier this month on other felony charges. According to Cincinnati's police union, which sounded off on the court system, saying Merriweather only had to pay $400 to post bail and walk out of jail on those previous charges. In the horrific video, you can see a white man being repeatedly punched and kicked by a group of black men and women in downtown Cincinnati on Saturday at around 3 a.m. Then you see a woman get knocked out cold with blood on her face, and bystanders are just recording on their phones instead of stepping in. Cincinnati's police chief, Teresa Thigi, said only 1 person called 911 in a crowd of 100 or so people. But police haven't said what led to the fight, and the outrage continues to grow as people demand to know why the brutal attack even took place. U.S. Republican Senator John Husted from Ohio said he talked with 3 of the victims.
I called all 3 of them. There may have been more in conversations with them. They didn't understand why. I know maybe more facts will come out in this situation, but this is the point that's true. This is happening in America across our cities like it did in Cincinnati. It's not tolerable.
So the police chief said at a public safety meeting last night that she will not tolerate lawlessness on the streets of Cincinnati.
Meanwhile, you got this.
Yo. Did the guy who initiated the fight get arrested? I might have to look that one up. I need to know, because the way that this was spun is just black people went completely off. They beat on him, then they beat on a white woman, and these 3 took the fall. I do want to say something else as well. How is it that only 1 person called 911? Y'all that mean spirited? Y'all that fucking wicked? Y'all that mad, upset? Did you go into the cotton field? Was you wronged by somebody that was other complexion? Like, y'all really be wanting to see people get hurt? I don't respect the jumping shit. I don't even respect the fact that people were just standing around watching, commentating, and y'all niggas be up here making reels and shorts and memes and all types of goofy shit off of it. This is not funny. This ain't cute. My man, you slapped me. Nah, fam. Nah, you chill out. I got this. He slapped me. Nah, that's just between me and him. Nah, you stay out of it. Everybody jumped in that? No. He didn't deserve that. The woman didn't deserve that. Now, the guy had every right to go ahead and square up with him and whatever came from that. The only two people that should have got in any trouble, this is how this should have played out. All right. The black man in the red shirt gets into a verbal altercation with the white man. They disagree. The white man slaps the black man. The black man sees that one of his people wants to step in. No, this is between me and him. Matter of fact, yeah, just stay out of it. The man in the red shirt steps up, swings, they engage. Rational thinking people separate them. Matter of fact, just go ahead and separate them all together after he initiates the slap. You call the police. You have witnesses. Everybody is there, present. They see it. They're recording. You call the police. This man, I want to press charges. This man assaulted me. You call the police. You get him arrested. Then you can just go on with the rest of the festival. The white woman doesn't get assaulted. We don't look ignorant. We don't look like we can't control ourselves. That man is held accountable, is put on record. This will be an entirely different conversation. That's how that should have played out. But y'all don't see it that way. Nah. That's not how this goes. This is never how it goes. It's always got to be what we just got. Now you got more people involved. You got more people in jail. And you've successfully created more stigmas and stereotypes attached to us. Now it just looks more and more like we're cavemen and we just don't know how to act anywhere. Haven't even seen a mugshot of that white man, and he was the one who started it. I understand the hate. I understand I get all of it. This wasn't the way that should have been handled. That man could have walked away. He could have walked away in handcuffs. Y'all could have enjoyed the rest of the night. And then we could have had a different type of discussion moving forward with how things like this happens. There's always options. There's always an opportunity to get more out of something versus doing it the way that you are triggered to do it. That's all I'm saying.
The third person's been arrested in connection with that violent brawl at 3 o'clock in the morning, late Friday night, early Saturday morning in Cincinnati. The video is graphic. The street fight caught national attention when videos of the incident went viral, with even the White House weighing in on it. 3 suspects are being charged with felony assault and aggravated riot. CB Cotton's got the follow-up. She's live in New York City, and some of this has history for those involved. And CB, good morning to you.
Bill, good morning. We've learned the FBI has now opened an investigation into that vicious brawl, as 3 out of the 5 suspects who've been arrested so far are expected to be arraigned this morning. The 2 men and 1 woman are now all facing charges of felony assault and aggravated riot. The suspect in the middle of your screen, Montanez Merriweather, was indicted earlier this month on other felony charges. According to Cincinnati's police union, which sounded off on the court system, saying Merriweather only had to pay $400.
We already seen all this. I'm pretty much done with my my rant. All that. We good. Knowledge is power, people. There's a reason why they say it. Because the more you know, the better you move, the smarter and the wiser you operate. The more you know, the easier it gets to navigate the ignorance that oozes off of folks that continuously walk in folly. You don't have to wield anything other than a pen and a piece of paper. There's no weakness in walking away. There's no weakness in turning the other cheek. There's no weakness in handling things out of the normal. This toxic thinking, it gotta go. The eye for an eye, stop it. Y'all be making black people don't want to be around black people. So that should tell you something. When black people don't want to be around black people, you know that you need to do some work on yourself. The only side I'm on is the right side. I didn't come here for this shit. The devil, man. These demons out here really working and getting over on all of us. And all these rappers that's gone, all these people that's depressed and lonely, and you got to be real careful with who you allow to feed you information. You got to be careful with who you lay down with. You got to be careful with who you get your talking points from, who you got hyping you up and praying for you and all that. Everything needs to have attention on it immediately. That should have never happened. Let them fight one-on-one. Stay out of it. And on top of that, y'all jumped him, but y'all don't show up when you need to. Y'all seen the little conference that the sheriff had? It was only like 6 or 7 black people sitting up there in the front, and like 100, 200 white people. So you know who really care and who don't. And so for all of y'all that be on the internet and in the comment section acting like y'all be caring about, no, you don't. Y'all don't really care. Because there will be more of you in them seats than there are, or just as many of you in them seats as there are those white people. But it isn't. Dr. Umar, ain't nobody giving you nothing. I'm not giving you $2. You think you're the only one that's struggling out here? You think you're the only one that's going through something? If the toughest thing on your plate is your information is frozen, your bank is frozen, if that's the only thing you're struggling with, shut up. You done had too much internet for the day. We need you off the screen. There are people going through way worse than this. You sitting up here asking people to send money to your PayPal. What? did you really get on here convincingly thinking that you were I'm not desperate for love. I'm not desperate for validation. I'm not desperate for attention. I could be on my last. If you ain't going to give to me out of your own kindness of your heart, I don't want it. That's trifling, bro. That's absolutely trifling. People done had their power shut off. They done been evicted. I'm watching videos of people getting kicked out of their houses, their stuff on the side or the curb. Homeless people walking up and down the street, taking their shit like it's a yard sale or something. You up here talking about, oh, my bank account is froze. They took, I can't do nothing. I don't have no digital income. Can you send me something? Can you send me some money, please? You ain't even, the part that tripped me out, you ain't even saying I'll pay you back. As if people just got money to just throw out. You just want people. Women can get away with this dumb shit. A woman can get online and, matter of fact, I done did 2 videos. One woman got fired. Slim got fired for twerking and doing goofy shit on the clock. And then she went on TikTok right after she got fired and asked people to help her pay her rent. And guess what happened? They put $3,000 in her account. They paid her rent. Matter of fact, she had enough to cover her for like 2-3 months. Y'all get on my nerve, man. Like some of y'all get on my nerve. You won't help people that really need the help. This chick fucked herself up. She screwed herself over. You know damn well you shouldn't be on the job shaking your ass and shit. You surprised you got fired? Another woman did the same thing on Spirit Airlines. She was in the cockpit, no pun intended. Guess what? The simps came to her rescue too. I ain't doing it for you, an OnlyFans model. I ain't doing it for Chelsea Clinton. I ain't doing it for fucking Chris Tucker. I'm not doing it for what? My girl from In Vogue, I think it's either In Vogue or like SWV is one of them groups. One of my girls went homeless. She in a car. She ain't even reach out and do the shit that you doing. So yeah, I'm good on that, brother. You can keep that. Nobody has any type of sympathy for you. That shit is wild. Y'all be up here funding the lifestyles of folks that ain't got no self-respect for themselves. This man got a whole account full of money. He just can't get to it right now. Supposedly. I'm good. You keep that. You'll figure it out. What your queen doing? Where your friends at? Where are your celebrity podcasters and all your celebrity patrons that you be kicking it with from Monday to Friday? Because I see you on a lot of different platforms, so they can help you out. Why you want to come to the people? Let the folks that you be eating lobster and shrimp with, let them help you out. Now that I think about it, that's really insulting. Very insulting. So you don't have the time and day to kick it with us, but you got time to go hang out with Club Shay Shay and people of that nature, Nofugazee and all them. But they can't help you. They can't send you money. Yeah. I got.
Cut it out.
No bueno. I'll pass. But here's what I will do. I'll politely reject your offer. I'll politely return your invitation for us to give opportunity to take care of your needs. And I'll shove them right back in your face. Go find some other idiot to do that. I want to say thank you to everybody who pulled up today, this morning. Much love. Thank you for your time. I hope this made some sense. I know a lot of this shit probably go over some people's head, but I meant this from the bottom of my heart. That level of violence wasn't necessary. The lack of concern and participation is concerning. The fact that we support things that are counterproductive, it bothers me. Dr. Umar, your panhandling is insulting. It's very disrespectful. Tap in later. It's about to be a very, very long weekend. I'm still trying to decide on doing an open mic later. Check out a couple of things that I uploaded. If you're not following me on YouTube, tap into me on YouTube. Link is in the bio. It only takes a couple of seconds to join the show support. I ain't asking nobody for nothing. I just want the algorithm to put some respect on my platform. That's it. Put some respect on my platform. But happy Friday to you. Oh, yeah. I did a stream the other day. I don't know if any of y'all were here. Did a stream. I said I was going to do a compilation for the Simps. Still going to do it. Be on the lookout for that. Just wanted to put that out there. I'll talk to you guys later. I got a couple interviews lined up. I got one tomorrow at 1. I got one at 9. I got another one at 1. I got one on Monday. All artists, singers, and stuff like that. So y'all tap in. I'll see you guys soon, Lord willing. I am out.
mantra, slave song, slave ship, rip skin, made me rip bones. But no matter how close I hide, my ancestors speak, they tell me they're tired of them praying on us like we're weak. I haven't been getting sleep, longing to sing until I've surpassed peak, until they think we are equal. Please, all I want is peace. My ancestors beat drums until they're